NFL Comeback Player of the Year award becoming Gronk's to lose in 2017 inches. Can someone win NFL Comeback Player of the Year if it feels like he never really went away? Rob Gronkowski might soon answer that question, provided New England's tight end is able to avoid the kinds of injuries that have made him the mid-season frontrunner for this award to begin with. Gronkowski's mainstream star power is such that he remained in the spotlight last season via commercials and public appearances even after his surgery to repair back damage suffered in Week 12 against the Jets. The procedure also didn't prevent Gronk from guzzling beers with teammates during the parade following New England's Super Bowl victory over Atlanta. While the Patriots won without his services, New England might not have needed to overcome a 25-point deficit if Gronkowski was in uniform. Week 9 NFL picks. Against the spread, straight up. Gronkowski, who previously won the Comeback Award in 2014, is again proving his worth this season by picking up the slack left when New England's top wide receiver, Julian Edelman, was lost for the year to a preseason knee injury. The Patriots, 5-2, enter their bye week with Gronkowski leading all tight ends in average receiving yards per game at 72.7. Gronkowski catches a greater percentage of passes that result in a first down, 76.5, than any tight end with 11 or more receptions. And he's achieving this despite being a frequent target for defensive double teams. Something else helping Gronkowski's candidacy, the overall field of viable 2017 comeback candidates is muddled at midseason because, from an injury standpoint, only a few star players have regained their old form. Three-time NFL Defensive Player of the Year J.J. Watt is gone for the year again with another early season malady. Ex-Dallas quarterback Tony Romo retired rather than attempt to return from another back surgery. Oakland quarterback Derek Carr, 6 interceptions in the Raiders' current 1-4 stretch, is struggling to recapture his 2016 mojo prior to a leg fracture in Week 16 last season. During training camp, Miami quarterback Ryan Tannehill re-injured the same knee he initially hurt in Week 14 last season. Tannehill is out for the season following the reconstructive surgery he had declined during the offseason. Adrian Peterson, who missed most of last season in Minnesota with a knee injury, spent the first month withering on the New Orleans sideline before being traded to Arizona. The future Pro Football Hall of Fame running back has experienced mixed results since, with an 11-carry, 21-yard performance against the Rams following a 134-yard Cardinals debut versus. The Comeback Award also is limited to players who have overcome injuries so much as overcoming their own failings, self or team-induced. Chargers quarterback Philip Rivers is a prime example. He rebounded from a poor 2012 campaign to throw 32 touchdown passes with 11 interceptions in 2013 and capture a distinction he honestly didn't want. It basically means you weren't playing well the previous year, Rivers told me in December 2013, several weeks before the voting results were announced. Outside of Gronkowski, here are 5 other strong comeback contenders who have emerged through the first half of the 2017 season. Note, I am one of the 50 voters for this award. Seattle safety Earl Thomas, the Legion of Boom secondary is making beautiful music once again now that Thomas has recovered from last season's broken leg that prompted him to consider early retirement. Los Angeles Rams running back Todd Gurley, the 2015 NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year, took a major tumble in his sophomore season. Now working under an offensive whiz-kidding new Rams head coach Sean McVay, Gurley ranks third in yards from scrimmage, 131.4, as a dual running and receiving threat. Carolina linebacker Luke Kuechly's concussion history will remain a concern as long as he plays. But his return from last season's brain injury has helped Carolina field the NFL's second-ranked defense, even though he was forced to miss one game this year after getting dinged again. Tennessee quarterback Marcus Mariota, he could potentially move into the lead if he was able to shed the effects of a hamstring strain that forced him to miss one game and limited his mobility in two others. Mariota, though, needs to make more impact plays in the passing game. His 4 touchdown passes are the NFL's second lowest total of any quarterback with 6 or more starts besides Cleveland rookie DeShone Kizer, 3. Kansas City outside linebacker Justin Houston. Having endured knee problems for the previous 2 seasons, Houston isn't producing at the same level as 2014, when he recorded 22 sacks. Houston, though, is credited with 7.5 sacks and is carrying Kansas City's pass rush load while Dee Ford and Tamba Hali deal with their own injuries. Also in the running, alphabetically, Los Angeles Chargers wide receiver Keenan Allen, Cincinnati wide receiver A.J. Green, Pittsburgh defensive end Cam Hayward and Houston wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins.